I too have been in this world this week, this last 2 years, this, lifetime, and I'm experiencing in my own life, in my own family, in my own experience, the psychological and emotional pain of living inside of a pandemic, of grieving on multiple levels for all the people we've lost, that we don't even have time or space to even talk about, it seems. And that cannot be ignored. We ignore it at our own psychological well-being, peril, right? Our psychological peril. But we don't have to suffer to grieve. Grief for me is defined as an act of love. It's experiencing the separation, the seeming separation from something that we love dearly and have valued. And that is a ritual and a process and an emotion that is to be honored. I want to be really clear about that. And at the same time, to understand that we don't know all there is to know. Can you get that? We don't know all there is, and certainly not all there is to know. We don't know why things happen in this life. That's part of the human experience. People are going to leave us for a moment, for a lifetime, it seems, and they will no longer physically be here. But that doesn't mean that it's bad. But we frequently make that bad in our thinking, in our holding on so tightly to the belief that it's not supposed to be this way. 100% of your pain, 100% of any amount of pain you are feeling right now is caused by your belief that it shouldn't be the way it is. Think about that. Isn't that the definition of insanity? Looking at something that is and saying it shouldn't be that way. It's not so that situation's not supposed to be that difficult. That person wasn't supposed to leave. That person wasn't supposed to die. According to, right? According to a story that we've made up, that we've tried to live out by force of will, saying, no, this isn't going to happen. And what do we sacrifice by doing that? Peace. And more than peace, much more than peace, serenity. Serenity. Serene living. Peace is a word that often gets misused. But I love this quote, too. Peace is not the absence of conflict, but the ability to cope with it. Right? Mahatma Gandhi. Because we can have a peace treaty, we can draw a neutral zone, we can have relationships where someone demands for something to be their way and the other person acquiesces, but they're not peaceful about their acquiescence, right? And we've all experienced that. And there's tension in the room, even though we're at peace, right? We have a peace treaty signed. So is there peace now? With everybody's got their guns in the back room waiting for the violence to erupt any moment? Serenity, for me, is something bigger than that. Serenity for me is about really understanding that I am not in charge.